Hi, this is Gigi Kelly. I'm with Jackson Realty. I'm so glad you could join us today. We're talking about home ownership and its advantages. Come on back. I'm so elated to be here with Bob Mann from Prime Lending. And today we wanted to take the opportunity to talk to you about home ownership. So in your recommendation or your thought process, what would be a good number of homes to perhaps have?
Well, it depends, I would suggest maybe trying, not everybody is made to be a landlord, and some people will not, don't want the hassle of it, but for those that do,
Mm-hmm.
I'd say give it a try. Stay in your primary for a year or two. I mean, but first you need to, and this is where you come in, your role as a real estate agent, guide your clients, hey, what's going to be a good home to live in, and also what's going to be a good neighborhood also should you decide to keep it as rental property that will also rent. And typically those are one and the same. Good neighborhoods are good to own and live in, and they're also good to own as rental property. So once they make that decision where they want to live for the first year,
Right.
then move out. Keep it as rental property. See if they like being a landlord. If that, if there's a good fit there,
Mm-hmm.
then they can repeat the process and come back to
Roll
you
it
every year
over.
and say, hey, we're ready to move, and buy another one, and keep going until they say they've had enough. It's really exciting. I mean, because this is how you can create wealth. Because those homes that you buy early, you're having a tenant that's paying that, essentially that mortgage payment for you, paying down that debt. The property's going up in value. You've got equity.
So that could be a townhouse?
It could be a townhouse, single-family home, condo even. And it just depends on where they want to be and where they want to have a rental
Does
property.
that also include quads or duplex?
It does. The interest rates are a little different for multi-unit, single-family homes, as
Mhm.
duplex, triplex, or quads are. But yes, they could certainly do that. If you think about the question, how many could they own?
Oh, yeah,
So-
are we talking 5 to 7, 7 to 12?
The good thing about mortgage underwriting guidelines is there's no limit to the number of finance properties that a person can buy as long as they're buying their primary residence. So a lot of people say that, you can only have
That's the
4
key.
or 6 or 10. That guideline's true only if you're buying a second home or investment property. If you're buying your primary residence, that guideline doesn't apply.
Interesting.
So
What a
essentially,
loop.
there's no limit. But let's take something that's easy for people to conceptualize.
Okay,
Okay.
sounds good.
So most people who buy investment property want to put at least 20% down to avoid the private mortgage insurance, or 25% down because the interest rate's a little bit lower with investment property. However, and this is the big however, compare that to buying a home with 5% down.
Mhm.
And there are some first-time home buyers programs with 3% down in USDA and VA, but I consider those are one-time events. So let's just use 5% for this example. So 5% versus 25%. The math is easy. Assuming the sales price is the same, you could acquire 5 properties for the same
How many?
down payment that you would for one normal investment property. And that's where the wealth comes in. That's where the wealth creation comes in, because now you have 5 properties that are appreciating.
That's a great opportunity.
It's wonderful. And that's what I want to convey, to everybody, is that this is how you can really, make a difference for your family.
Yes, and that is so important.
It is
So very important.
It is important. It is important. Because if you think about it, you can put all these loans on 30-year fixed rates. But you can also speed up the amortization by paying a little bit more in principal.
Mhm.
So if these loans are paying off in 15, 18, or 20 years, if you're a young person, a lot of these properties will be cash flowing with very little expense when your children are older, perhaps in college or that type of thing, or when you're ready to retire. So having a number of properties, debt-free, that are cash flowing. That's a significant way to position yourself either when your kids are in college or when you're ready to retire.
That's amazing. It's almost like the best kept secret.
It is the best kept secret, and I wish I knew this when I was 25.
I wish I knew too.
But then,
now we know we can do better
Now we do know, and we can certainly share.
and encourage others
Absolutely,
to get in the market.
yes.
Well, this has been great.
It has been great, and thank you for asking me to be in here.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can come back and talk about another subject.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
Please remember to like, to comment, to share, subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you next time.